welcome back. So today I'll be making my first sit down talk video, and in this video I'm going to be giving you an update of my pregnancy journey, and I'm also going to talk about the I can't sleep baby is coming. Okay, so stay to the end if you want to hear the gist about that. And before we continue, please let us take a little time to appreciate this hair. Can you see? I'm rocking my natural hair. I actually chopped my hair last year, February. That is February of 2019. And this is my hair after the big chop. After the big chop, my hair is so thick and full. And I've just been carrying this hair like this because of the lockdown. I've not been able to go to the salon. I tried washing my hair by myself once during the lockdown. It didn't go so well, but I'll be looking forward to washing the hair again at the salon once my natural salon opens, like the one I go to opens. Okay, and look at the hair. Look at the hair. Let me know if you like my hair. Let me know. So let's get into the pregnancy update. I'm currently 36 weeks pregnant. 3 and 6 weeks pregnant. That means this little baby is close to coming. And you know, I'm not really feeling like the baby is close to coming because my bump is not as big as I would have expected it to be. Like, I do see some pregnant women, their bump is so long, and you can know, like, you will see that the baby is very close, but mine is just normal. It's not long, it's just there. So I don't know if it's because it's my first time and I used to have a flat tummy. According to my husband tells me why it's not that big. It's because I used to have a flat tummy. That is why my tummy is not as big and long as I usually see other women's tummy to be. So 36 weeks. I know that some people deliver at 36 weeks, and I've just been telling this little one, please don't come at 36. Don't come at 36. Wait and come at 40 weeks because I don't think I'm ready, but I just want the baby to come at 40 weeks. So before it gets to 40 weeks, I must have put everything that I want to put in place just in time for the baby to come. And I'm also excited to meet this little one. The other day we went to the scan and we saw the baby's face on 3D scan for the very first time. I don't know if that was a 3D scan or a 5D scan, but it was clear and we could see it. I was, wow, look at the face. Oh my God, the baby's got my mouth and the baby's got the daddy's nose and blah. It was just like that anyways. Actually, I feel a lot of pains around my hip region, my feet, and getting up from the bed is always a struggle for me. Like, when I want to get up, I feel like so energetic because I usually get up like, of course, a strong woman. But once I carry my upper body and it's time to move my lower body, that is when everything will cease and I'll feel severe pains. So most of the time I'll wake my husband to support me to get up if I'm going to pee because of the pains. The pressure is really not easy for me at this time. And then when I walk or when I'm cooking in the kitchen, my feet get so swollen and under my feet begins to ache seriously, and I'll just have to go and sit for some time. But lately, I've not been experiencing that. Maybe because I now have someone that is helping with the meal, so I don't have to go to the kitchen to cook, stand for a long time to cook all the food. I can simply go and put a few things inside the pot and the food is ready without having to stand for so long. I think that is why I've experienced this improvement in the swollenness of my feet. So they are no longer that swollen anymore. Apart from that, I don't think I'm really experiencing any other symptoms. I'm fine. My tongue tastes great. My taste buds fine. You know, when I started during the first trimester, my taste bud was awful. Like I couldn't taste anything, but now I can taste anything I want to taste. Um, smell anything I want to smell. Before, I hated my favorite perfume and I couldn't use it, and because of that, up till now I've not been able to use that perfume, but I'll try and see if I'll be able to use it again. So apart from that, I don't hate smells anymore. I don't vomit. I've never vomited. And I think I've just added a few kg, because before now I was 64 and now I'm like 80 something. Of course, because of the baby, that is why I'm now 80 something. And then I don't have any stretch marks on my tummy, like not even one is on my tummy. My tummy is as fresh and smooth as the bum of a baby. But I do have some on my thighs. And today I noticed that they are becoming bolder. Like, I think it's coming out more today. So I'll have to do something about that, because I'm sure that when the baby is out, it will go down or it will minimize, and I'll definitely start taking care of it, because I've not been doing anything concerning it at all. So I've just been leaving it there. So I think I'll start taking care of it after the baby is born. Yes. We are all aware of the pandemic that is going on, the COVID-19, that is causing a lot of panic worldwide. I still go out to the hospital, but one thing about the hospital I go to is that it's a private hospital. When I get there with my husband, they check our temperatures, like from afar. You don't have to go close. You don't go close to the hospital entrance before they check all these things. They are checking you right from the car park or something. Check your temperature, get some data from you before you go in to see a doctor. And then I always go with a nose mask to cover my nose, and then hand sanitizer. There are wash hand basins everywhere, but I still have my hand sanitizers, and I wash my hands at every given opportunity that I have. I wash my hands, I sanitize them, I make sure I don't touch my eyes or touch my nose. You know that when you are asked not to do something, that is when those things begin to happen. Like, that is when your eye will be itching you, but I'll be like, okay, you know what, I'm not going to touch my eyes. Itch whatever you want, I won't touch it. In the hospital, you don't sit close to each other. A chair that two people normally sit on is now for only one person. So some people will have to wait elsewhere, and then they now give numbers because they don't want the place to be crowded. And the funny thing is that the number of people in the hospital has actually increased. Yes, it has increased, because before the whole pandemic and all that, the place was not, we could go there and finish whatever we wanted to do and go fast. But during this pandemic, you don't finish fast. You have to go and wait. The whole process becomes longer, and because the process becomes longer, there are more people, or maybe because there are more people, the process becomes longer. One of them actually affects the other. But so far so good. I'm fine. The baby is fine. My husband is fine, and we will be going for another hospital appointment, because God is always in control. I just made a video on the things we bought for the newborn in preparation for baby to arrive. But how prepared am I? I don't think I'm fully prepared. I think there are still things I need to get done. I need to pack my hospital bag. I need to get the baby's cut. I need to, like, I don't know. And another thing that is bothering me is I don't really know how I'm going to do in all of this, being that this is my first time and I am a new first time mom, you know. I'm not fully prepared, but I heard that I cannot be completely prepared. When the baby will come, the baby will come, and then I'm going to get whatever other thing that I need to get for the baby. So I'm still going to try my best to make sure I prepare, like packing my hospital bag, making sure it is ready in case of anything. It's just to grab and go and not to go and start looking for what to carry. And also I want to wash the baby's clothes that I got, and have not done that yet. Like, everything is just dawning on me, like, it's very close, oh. And you've not done anything. So I will try and do that as soon as I can, just to like be prepared, a little bit more prepared. That is just what I want to do. Depends on what you call cravings. If cravings is what I think it to be, then this is what I've been craving. I have been eating this thing, like I have been eating. Look at it. They are mangoes. I eat mangoes a lot. When I see mangoes, I just want to grab them. I need them. I want to eat it every day. And the funny thing is that I don't used to eat mangoes before. I can see mangoes, no matter how ripe or how attractive they look to the eyes, I'll just pass. I never used to eat them. I don't used to eat them, but the way I enjoy eating them now, oh my god, like I enjoy eating, those bigger ones, the big ones. I eat that a lot too, and I love the small ones, all of them. I love mangoes. Just give me mango now, and I'm going to finish a bag of mango. I'm not joking. Like, I seriously love mangoes at the moment. And then another thing that changed for me in terms of what I eat is I now take milk. Before, I was never a fan of milk. I just used to put milk in my food. There are like some food that goes with milk, like your pap, your tea and all of that. And yes, all those cereals, but I used to put them in little quantity, and most of the time I have to mix with Milo so that Milo will max the taste of the milk in the meal that I'm eating, or maybe tea or whatsoever. But now I can take a whole lot of milk now without feeling somehow. Like I now take a lot of milk, and I pray it remains so, because I don't know why a human being I don't know why someone would not like milk. So I pray it remains so. I continue to take as much milk as I can, because I think everyone should love milk. Everyone should love milk, and I shouldn't be exempted, right? Whoa, so that is it. And yes, that's what happened to me last night. After getting up to pee, I came back to bed and was expecting to go back to bed. I've been doing this before now. It's not the first time. So I'm supposed to come back to bed, lie down and sleep. But when I came back to the bed, there was no sleep in my eyes. It's not as if my eyes were open for so long, but there was no sleep. And what was I doing? I was busy thinking, like, baby is here. Baby is almost here. Oh my god. How about the delivery process? How about this? And funny enough, I just watched Dinah Ikweme's video explaining all those new mom TMI and all of that, which was really helpful. And I don't know, I found myself just thinking, wondering. I will close my eyes, cover the duvet on my face, like trying to sleep, but I couldn't sleep. I kept on thinking, like it kept on coming to me. baby is coming, baby is coming, baby is coming, delivery, delivery, baby is coming. I had to wake my husband. I was like, baby, I can't sleep. And I was like, why can't you sleep? I said, I can't sleep. Baby is coming, I can't sleep. He was like, oh, baby, sleep now. You don't have to go what's happening. And I don't know why he would hear baby is coming and still be asleep. Why? And he would still like tell me sleep now. Anyways, I asked him and he said I wasn't. If baby was actually coming, I would be shouting, I would be screaming. So I'm not going to like tap him and say baby is coming. That is why I was like I should just sleep. And besides, it's not yet time. I don't think it's time. It's not yet time for me. But I know that babies can come once if they are up to once they are matured enough in the womb, they can come. But to me, it's not yet time. It's not yet time. Of course, it has not gotten to the real time the baby is supposed to come, but I've been having this feeling that the baby is going to come before then. And I've also been praying that the baby stays till 40 weeks. I don't know if it's a good prayer. Anyways, I'm just a first time mom. Maybe once it's 40 weeks, the baby should come out, you know. I think that is what I want it to be. That is what I want it to be. So it was like, you know what, go back to sleep. I tried to sleep, I couldn't sleep. It kept on resounding in my brain because of the whole lockdown, the pandemic. I don't know if my mom will be able to come over to help me take care of me and the baby. I know my sisters are here, 2 of my sisters are here in Abuja, but I don't have confidence in them, like in terms of taking care of the baby. A newborn, like a day-old baby, how are they going to do it? I need my mom. I need my mom, or I need my mother-in-law to come. So that is what I was just thinking about, and I couldn't sleep. Not that I wanted to think about that, but I just couldn't sleep. My mom told me, I called my mom before the incident and talked to her. She was like, don't worry, God is in control. God will take care of everything. Don't worry, you don't have to be scared. Don't worry, God is in control and all of that. I know that God is in control, but I still need that support, you know. And maybe subsequently I can be doing it all by myself, but for the first time I need that support. I need that experience, that wealth of knowledge, you know, that experience in terms of taking care of the baby. New moms should take care of their babies they want to, or the modern way and all of that. And I don't have a problem with my baby being taken care of the traditional way, like all the massage and stuff. I don't have a problem with that. So that's why I need them to come and take care of the baby for me. And from there, I'm gonna learn to also take care of my own baby. I know I am strong. Yes, I am strong. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Baby, come. We can do it. My husband just walked in with his nose mask. We can do it, can't we?
Yes, you can.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we. Like, do you know what we can do?
Of course.
Like what?
Take care of the baby.
Take care of the baby alone. Yes, we can do it. We can do it. Are you excited, baby?
About the baby coming?
Yes.
I've answered that question like 1,000 times now. Yes, I am.
I have to keep asking you, how do you feel?
Like the soon to be daddy.
I don't know how I feel. I'm like, oh my God, very soon I'm gonna have a little baby on my lap, suckling my breast and all of that, you know. It's actually nice. It's actually so good. Anyways, that's just it. That is just the update on my first pregnancy as a first-time mom. My mom said, my sister said I'm not a first-time mom, that I'm just pregnant, not yet a mom. Is that true? I'm a mom because my baby is right here. So I am already a mom. It's just waiting. I'm just waiting for this pretty little one to just stay. And that was it about the video, about the updates on the pregnancy. And I hope I don't get worried again about the baby coming, because I know that everything is gonna be fine, because I've been strong so far. I'm very strong. Like, I'm strong. Most days I wake up very strong and I'm like, I think this is time, like it's close. How come I'm this strong? How come I'm this energetic? It's God, right? If you watched the video to the end, let me know in the comment section below. And yes, I'm going to see you in my next video. Stay beautiful. Bye.